OCO and howdy hoes. We're going a little bit early because we've got some news to cover for you. I don't have the breaking news da 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 thing. I thought about doing that, but after more recent news, I've kind of, glossed over it. We're just going to give it a few minutes here, let some people get the uh, notification, get a few people in here, sit here and wait. Like stumps on a log or bumps on a log, whatever. Bumps on a stump. I don't care. We got news today. Where the hell is everybody? Come on, everybody. Get your butts in here. Where's y'all at? Hey, meet me in outer space. Hey, Queen of Boyd canceled. Waiting for a few people to get in here. We'll play some music.
1, 2, 3, 4. You know the song.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Hi, Susie Woozy Woo. How y'all doing? Okay. Okay, Carrie. You here? You here? You here? I think she's just listening, so. Okay, as we all know, last night, Nicole got her channel taken again. Third channel in 6 weeks. Apparently, she has a change.org petition against me. She's all over TikTok blaming me. Uh, Busy morning, busy afternoon. Just now I got the notification for her begging stream a while ago. Hi, CB Shop. Never seen you in here before, so we'll keep an eye on you. Well, then I was wondering why nothing was going on, so I checked, and channel terminated. So now her shorts channel, she's lost 2 channels in 2 days, and she just lost the shorts channel. Now for the bigger news, and no, not the arrest, unfortunately. It's taken a lot of work behind the scenes, and Carrie has been working her ass off, talking with everybody in Special Olympics. Today, Nicole was officially suspended for a year from Special Olympics. She's not having a real good day. Yes, the change.org page that she had against Special Olympics, which is defamatory and mentioned Carrie by name, has been removed. But then she puts it right back up. So then we report it again and she puts it right back up. She does not learn. So she's lost most of her petitions. She's lost 2 more channels. And now she's suspended from Special Olympics. And of course, as always, it is everyone else's fault but hers. It's never her fault. I'm just responding. No, you started it. You're the one that starts talking shit about people. A year, yes, Queen of Boyd. Unfortunately, it turns out that softball is actually through Miracle League, so we'll work on them too. Her bullying needs to stop, and she needs to stop telling people that everyone's bullying her. She's the one that started it. We just finishing it. She's been doing this shit to people for years and years. She doesn't understand how you talk shit about people, it's gonna piss them off. Yeah, they're gonna respond. And then you want to say, oh, you're just responding to that. No, 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 no. It does not work that way. Knock, 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 skull. Thickest head ever. If you talk shit about people, they're gonna get mad. they're going to say something back. That doesn't mean they're bullying you. That means they're responding to you. And you bullying them again isn't responding. That's you bullying again. The only bully here is you. And you've needed taken down a peg for quite some time. You post vile things about people's children, and now you're all over TikTok saying that I'm bullying you. Nobody gives a shit. Okay? It's TikTok. Nobody's gonna pay attention. Nobody. So she's just having a real bad day. And she brought it on herself. I guess you'd say that's karma. Yeah, and streaming upwards of 5 times a day. And begging. Trying to say that Carrie bumping into her mother's purse, she did it on purpose, therefore it's assault. I just wish someone would assault her and let her know the actual meaning of assault. Well, once again, kind of like the situation with the detective, her mother gets told something and then does not convey it to her daughter. Apparently, they got the letter some time ago, but figured she would just ignore it and took her daughter on in there, and that's when the coach got in her face and said, no, you're suspended for a year. And of course, they threw the race card. They threatened to sue. Special Olympics is racist. Hey, Rainey, how's it going? Just given the news that Nicole has lost 2 channels in 24 hours. Her petitions got taken down except for the one against me. And she's suspended from Special Olympics for a year. But of course, it's all bullies. It has nothing to do with her own actions. You know, when something happens to one of us, that's karma. That's what you get. That's karma. Well, then how come all this shit's happening to you? Isn't that karma for all your bullying for as long as you've been doing? Okay, close. If anyone wishes to come up, we can sure as fuck do that. It has taken so long having to listen to that bullshit night after night of her lies. I mean, I had stopped listening to it, but yeah, her mother just ignores it and thinks that she can. I mean, the astounding audacity of these people. Obviously, her mother has a long criminal history. Apparently, rules and laws don't apply to any of them. They just stroll through life and just walk wherever they want because I got a right. And if you try to deny them that right for any reason, then you must be a racist. Oh, that's okay, Rainey. But we'll have a chat about that later, girlfriend. Yeah, let's keep an eye on CB Shop just in case. I get paranoid about people I haven't seen before. So nobody gonna come up. Okay. Probably not. They're probably in her Discord going, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? Oh, we're gonna get back at him. We're gonna get back at him. She keeps trying to call it a false strike. When she strikes us, it's justified. When we strike her, it's false. Apparently thousands. I don't think anybody's really at the wheel at YouTube, quite honestly. Because I've known people to get several channels taken and they still come back. Hell, I think CJ's had some channels taken. But they just keep coming back because nobody is enforcing anything very strictly at YouTube. It's just a bunch of knobheads. But she tries to privacy strike things that, I mean, for one thing, you need it at the right time setting or whatever you call it. But she just, starts to play the video, hits privacy strike, and, so they look at it and they don't see anything because, duh. Let's see. Okay, that's all inconsequential. And this is just Johnny's Memorial Day sale. Yay, go the fuck away. I was looking to see if I had any notifications from YouTube about all this shit, and I don't, so. But she doesn't, I mean, she thinks that if she strikes somebody, that automatically means their channel must come down. But if anybody strikes her, well, it was a mistake and they didn't pay attention and they did wrong and blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's just my security camera. Yeah. And, of course, that's got some big words in it, so she doesn't understand that. It means that somebody actually looked at it and went, oh my fucking God, again and again and again. And last night, after her channel got terminated, she went live again on the Shorts channel, and she made multiple threats to me. If my channel isn't back tomorrow, like I have anything to do with it. Like I can go to YouTube and go, oh, please, YouTube, please let the bully back on. Not my call. Don't talk shit about people. Don't harass people. Don't abuse and bully people. Don't threaten people. But what she said on her live stream several times last night was that if her channel wasn't back today, she was going on TikTok and making a fake account of me and spreading it all over the place. That's called a threat, you dumbass. And then some account came into her chat before she got the other channel terminated, and I didn't catch what they said, but the screen name or account name was something like burn your house down. She swears it was me. They've told her, they've told her several times. But she thinks she's special. She thinks she's exceptional. She thinks she's above the rules. Those rules don't apply to her. So gimme, gimme, gimme. That's what she's been taught for 32 freaking years. I've got a TikTok. She's got me blocked on TikTok, actually. And I never go to TikTok unless my brother uploads something, so that's about it. I don't have much interest in TikTok. But she keeps doing this shit, so finally her page gets terminated. So what does she do a couple hours later? Goes live on her Shorts channel doing the exact same thing. If you keep getting terminated, maybe think a little. What is causing you to get terminated? Could it be the fact that you're pissing people off, you're bullying and harassing, so you get reported? I mean, it doesn't take a lot of brain power. She should at least have enough for that. Because look at when she would do her begging streams. She would say it was a no drama channel, blah, 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 and she wouldn't mention it through the whole thing. So she knows how to control herself. I'm just, now just to finish out this business with Dina, go to jail, go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Of course, she's trying to collect $200 or whatever she can get. But anyway, I'm hoping that we're winding down, that we're going to eventually be closing this chapter. And she wouldn't be preparing to get arrested if she'd just shut up long ago, or if YouTube had done something and shut down all her channels. The problem is she's got at least 12 other channels now, and she can always make more, because nobody at YouTube is paying attention. Nothing. Nobody paying attention. I mean, how many of us have gone back and forth with YouTube, Teen YouTube, everything, and it felt like beating your head against a wall. What the fuck was that? There has been some weird shit going on today, too. There were all these really weird sirens, and it sounded like they were only a couple blocks away, and then they'd stop, and then they'd start again, and then they'd stop, and then they'd start again, and then finally it was non-stop, and I looked out the window down the hill, and a fire truck goes by, and some other cars. I'm like, what the fuck? There's nothing going on. Really? Meet me in outer space. Softball is actually Miracle League. It's not Special Olympics. So I guess now I got to find numbers for those people and start working on them, because I believe there's been a lot of complaints there too. And if they don't believe me, well, they can ask Special Olympics. I think I finally slept at some point this morning. I'm not sure. I kept getting phone calls, so it's like, oh, Jesus, people, just leave me alone. I want to sleep. She just doesn't learn. I just, for someone that is rather astute with electronics and stuff, how much does it take to get through that thick skull that if you keep talking shit about people and pissing them off and bullying them, they're going to report you and you're going to lose channels. You have now lost 4 channels in 6 weeks. And I'm sure right now she is busy trying to make another one. Of course, she still has another 12 left, so because Carlos taught her to, make lots of them. So then you always have a backup. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is, she makes it sound like I'm the only one reporting her. I'm not. She, oh shit, wrong button. There we go. I've got people texting me all over the place. Well, we're reporting this, we're reporting that, we reported that, I've got a bunch of people doing that. And the fact that it took all those reports to finally get her taken down, this ain't the work of just one person. And at the same time, she can't blame all of us. The blame lies strictly with her. She's too stupid to see that. So I'll repeat like she used to endlessly. If you keep talking shit about people and lying about people, posting their children and claiming that they're doing things with their children, or letting other people do things with their children, you're gonna piss people off, they're gonna report you, and it's on you. It does not all work in your favor. The entire world does not work in your favor. just because you are disabled or just because you are black. Yeah, I'll look up their information later, tonight or tomorrow or something. Right now, we're gonna have a nice, quiet night. Oh. And of course, hopefully after she does get arrested and all that shit goes down, we can go back to our regularly scheduled lives, basically. Until we find out that she's back and doing it again. Because I honestly don't think the jail is going to do a damn bit of good. Yeah, stolen valor is not okay. Very proud. We took a bully down. You can make excuses for her all you want. Hi, MyTube. She knows right from wrong, dumb fuck. But she thinks she has all the rights in the world and nobody else has any rights. So go fuck yourself, stolen valor. She's going to be one of those people that goes through her entire life, as short as it may be, thinking that she's continually persecuted. That she's got a right to do whatever the fuck she wants. Well, then go rob a bank. Go kill somebody. If you have every right and nobody else has any rights, go steal some shit. Oh, that's right. You like those criminal boyfriends, even though you'll go after Dina because her boyfriend had a criminal past. Meanwhile, you had a boyfriend that would steal from vending machines, and that was fine and groovy as long as you were getting something out of it, wasn't it? Then you have a crush on Dina's ex, who not only beat the shit out of her regularly, got caught with kitty pee. So anybody that wants to bag on Dina, well, maybe you better be looking at Nicole, because she's had a few that were less than savory. And then Queen of Boit canceled, put up that video about her ex-boyfriends, but I'm still wondering how many of those knew that they were supposed to be her boyfriend. The one kissing her, maybe. The rest of them, probably not. And of course, that one boyfriend, he, ditched her, or she ditched him. So glad that the bullfrog is going to get violated and put in jail, probation, and someone suggests that they keep her off the internet since she can't control herself. I think that the court needs to mandate therapy for her, for one thing. She needs something to teach her that she is not the queen of anything. She does not have every right and nobody else has any. That her consequences have actions. And I also think that something should happen to her mother. Her mother lied to police to keep her from getting served. Her mother lied to the deputy when they got pulled in for questioning. And apparently she didn't tell dumb fuck that she was suspended from Special Olympics, because supposedly they got the letter a couple weeks ago, but they just strolled in like they owned the place. And that's when the coach had to tell her, no, you're not coming in here. You're suspended. Go online, idiot. Call one of the other mothers. Yeah, that's what I think too. Call one of the other idiot mothers white bitch and say that Special Olympics is racist and let white parents get away with shit and just pull that shit a few more times. How much did you think that Special Olympics was going to put up with that? You're lucky they don't slam your asses with a defamation suit because you stood there in the or the bowling alley saying that you were going to sue them. Go ahead. With what money? Pro bono attorneys are few and far between, and they're only going to take a case they think that they could possibly win. And if they look into your past, they're going to realize there's not a fucking chance in hell they could win a case. Yeah, I finally asked Carrie last night what the full story about that was. So that's what came up with. That's when I did the story time. You know, and there's Nicole going, "You have to have a password, stupid." I'm familiar, dumbass. If somebody doesn't close their account, log out, then all that happens when you open your laptop, you click on Facebook and their account will open up. You don't need a password. But if you're in there, you can change all kinds of shit. How many times have we read stuff, online where somebody had like gone to a computer store and logged into their Facebook and forgot to log out, so the employees had fun with their account. You don't have to have a password to get in all the time. You only need a password if she had logged out of her account before she left. And again, she forgot to log out. She called you, you said you had it, you could get it handled, and then next thing you know, Carrie's getting these phone calls saying, Ricky's posting nasty messages to me, bad messages, whatever it was. And she's like, Ricky's sitting here next to me. So, hoo-ha, hoopla, whoop-de-doo-de-doo-da. And they find out that it's Nicole using Ricky's account. Bye. Well, I've got hate watchers, so fuck you, that's a dude. But she was using Ricky's account and pretending to be Ricky and sending some boy that Nicole had a crush on messages going, if you don't date Nicole, we can't be friends and I'm going to block you. So she's been a nasty person for quite some time. And she just thinks that everybody should bow down to her, including suckers like That's a Dude and whatever the other one was. I bet if somebody, even if they were disabled, was bagging on you night after night after night after night, you probably wouldn't like it either. And especially if you have children and your children are getting used as fodder because somebody can't handle their emotions or whatever the fuck she's got going on and starts talking shit about your own kids. Oh, that's never mind. What am I talking about? I'm talking about people who support Nicole, who say kids are off limits, kids are off limits, kids are off limits until they need to use somebody's kids against them. And they sat in her chat night after night supporting the vile shit she was putting out on people's kids. 6 years of this shit. Who knows how long before that? The furthest back I've got is Samantha, and that was her son in the NICU with tubes in his nose and all that shit. And there's Nicole going, that's Samantha's kid. I don't give a fuck about Samantha. Fuck her kid. I hope he dies. So fuck you, That's a Dude, and other trolls, okay? I'm sure she'll have another channel in no fucking time. She's lied about Carrie and Ricky for ages. She's jealous of Ricky because Ricky actually puts effort into it. It's not just something to do for Ricky. She works at it. And that's why she went to state. Just my security camera again. It's windy today, so my security camera is going to keep going off because apparently trees blowing is a danger of some sort. So all you trolls in here simping for Nicole, fuck off and get another life. I'm sure your queen will be back. Go back to her Discord and go squirrely, 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 and make your next move. Then what are you going to do when she's in jail? So many of you, oh, we care about you, we care about you. No, you like to have a place where you can talk shit about people and it doesn't come back on you. You're not going to get your channel taken. She gets her channels taken. Eventually, she's going to jail, so what are you going to do? Y'all going to fly over there and help her? You're going to be in the peanut gallery for her? Because we've seen the shit that some of you people do. You're probably going to get her life in prison. Anyway, I've had rather a long day and rather an interesting day, obviously. Excuse me. Aww, guess what, Soul Survivor? Don't give a fuck! I had never planned to really do YouTube. I would go up on people's panels now and then, that's about it. Other than that, I had never planned to do YouTube. But now that I'm here, maybe I will. And if I only get a couple views, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's not a popularity contest for me. So go fuck yourselves, you fucking fucks. Your low intellect bullshit doesn't fly here. And if I do continue on YouTube, the kind of content I'm going to do is going to be well above your pay grade anyway. Mentally, intellectually, emotionally. Four. She's lost 4 in 6 weeks. 2 of them in 24 hours. Dina must have gone to bed. She's been really tired. She had a really rough day yesterday. A really long day, like 14 hours or something. So hopefully she's home sleeping. Knowing her, she's probably doing something else, though. Dealing with critters or whatever she has to do. So, and Kami, it's, what time is it? It's almost 6, so 4, 10. It's only 10 a.m. over there. She's probably busy with the kids. Probably taking care of her son who's been sick. So, the one that Nicole claims, oh, that's karma. That's karma. When you talk about shit about children, go fuck yourself. Oh, there's Dina right now. Why are you not in bed? You should be in bed. But yeah, Dina, her shorts channel just got terminated a bit ago, and she's got a 1-year suspension from Special Olympics. So, 2 channels in 24 hours. Her petition got taken down, and why the? Go home, go home, go home, go home, go home. Go have some, well, this late at night you don't want caffeine, but Susie, he was throwing up again, but he doesn't have a fever this time, so she was going to take him in today. Is who sick, my tube? Dina and I both have. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That just got deleted a little while ago. It got terminated. Yeah, Susie, he's just. Well, she's still got another 12, and I'm sure she'll be back soon on one of them. She's got that one with the blue circle that has the Q in it. Yep, that's what she's always saying. Karma. But it's never karma when it happens to her. But I wonder how long, because she does have a petition against me on change.org now. I haven't bothered reporting that one because nobody knows who the fuck I am. Except that she did find out that my name is Annie. I'm just gobsmacked at this point. It just says this account has been terminated for a violation of YouTube's terms of services. She violated a lot of their terms of services, not just the bullying and harassment and all that shit, but brigading, dogpiling, etc., etc. But as always, rules don't apply to her, but they should apply to us, including her made-up rules. It's illegal for you to use my picture on Facebook without my permission. Did I give you permission? No, I did not. So that is illegal. Meanwhile, she shows the court clerk's Facebook all over the place. That is a public Facebook. I searched her name and I came up with it. Well, how the fuck do you think I came up with your Facebook account? Yep, it's a hard knock life for us. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. Oh, Jesus. Matter of fact, why is that? Hold on a moment. We have a correction to make, and why it's doing this, I do not know. Oh, she's trying to file a motion in the court against Dina and the rest of us. And she's saying that I'm just making it stronger, so thank you. No, what you're doing is making yourself look like a fucking flailing fool in court. Oh, she probably is. But I think that the motion that she's trying to file is she wants to get the restraining order dissolved under this new idea that she was actually talking about country star Dina Carter, which nobody in their right fucking mind is going to believe. Oh, Jesus. But she actually thinks she can petition the court to get the restraining order, a 10-year restraining order, dissolved. Now, keep in mind that they tried to serve her 3 times and her mother lied to the cops. She finally gets served. Her mother harasses the court so she can get a Zoom meeting. She still doesn't show up for court. So, you had your chance. And you decided it didn't apply to you, so you walked away. And now you got a 10-year restraining order and you're supposed to give up any guns. Yeah, I can't remember what they call that. It's a there's a legal term for it for when you uh, make legal motions just out of pettiness and that sort of thing, and then they just absolutely will not allow you to file anymore. It's been years since I've had to know that phrase, so whatever. And the thing is, she's filling it with, oh, well, this friend of hers is bullying me. This friend of hers is bullying me. They're saying this. They're doing this. Nobody fucking cares. This restraining order is between the two of you. And she has the restraining order on you. You do not have one on her. You don't have one on any of the rest of us. I wouldn't trust her mother to represent her in court, because all her mother's going to do is stand there and go, they're just attacking my baby. They're just doing this because she's black. Woo, 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 woo. Because apparently when they were informed at the bowling alley that she was suspended for a year, they pulled the race card again. You're only doing this because she's black. There's a bunch of other black people on the teams. It's like, no, we're doing it because your daughter is a fucking twat who can't shut the fuck up. Who hasn't figured out that, gee, maybe the reason I keep losing channels is because I don't shut up. Because I lie. Because I go on about people and their children endlessly. Well, that's the really weird thing, is she gives a fuck when she's confronted. But when it's just at home, she doesn't give a shit. Put her on an iPad, put her on this, put her on that. Do you need me to come and yell at them like I had to yell at people on Reina's last night, Dina? It might take me a little longer than tonight to get to wherever the fuck Florida you are. I don't want to go to Florida. Please don't make me go to Florida. They're crazy people down there. Maybe you can just kind of whisper to Christian, hey, I got to get up early for work in the morning. I got 600 dogs I got to groom tomorrow, and they're all doodles of some sort. So if you don't want to sleep on the sofa for a week and not be getting any, because I will take that punishment upon myself. So make them go home. Shove them in the pool and drown them. Something. I want to go to sleep. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. Maybe some shrimp or chicken. I don't know. I eat once a day and it's not much. So how do I not lose weight? By just breathing. And why does the doctor not be a little more proactive about fixing my back so I can fucking walk and get some exercise? Bitch. No, he sends me prednisone. And he's just throwing anything at it to see what'll stick. It's like, dude, no. We're well beyond anything a pill can do. There's actual physical damage in there. Now they just got some neighbors over. Oh. Oddly, I haven't heard from the doctor in a few days. Because a lot of it you do through your patient portal thing, and they send you the emails and whatever. But anyway, everybody gonna have a quiet night tonight until she figures out another channel. Then she'll be on there ranting and raving again because she just doesn't learn. And how she, with all the evidence, how she thinks she's going to make a motion in court with all those mountains of evidence against her. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. I was meaning to ask you about that, but then, Kami with her kid, and have they figured out what the hell's going on, though? think my nephew's got a dog that does that. I'm not sure. I might have to ask him later. And then I got mail today that somebody's starting one of those Facebook neighborhood things. It's like, oh, fuck off. I don't want anything to do with you people. I've got a few neighbors that I deal with, and that's about it. Then, of course, I have evil neighbors. I don't even know where I put that shit. Because my car insurance bill was in there. I don't know why my car insurance lately is only $70 a month for 2 cars. It's usually like $110. Of course, the other van isn't working right now because I got to be able to be strong enough to get the damn tires off that are flat and get those fixed. And then get it started and go find out why it's not holding a charge. Get the splash guard taken off the bottom so I can fix that stupid thing. Once I get the tires fixed, I also need tabs on it. I can probably have the kid across the street drive it to the shop for me, and then I can drive him back, follow him over in the other van and drive him back. Or better yet, I'll drive the crappy van and he can drive the other van. Well, both of them are pretty much crappy, but they're both about 25 years old and have issues. Air conditioning doesn't work in either freaking one of them. And generally here we don't need air conditioning. You just roll your windows down. But I go to Idaho, whew, yeah, you need air conditioning. And of course last summer when we hit 104 degrees, and since the house is big and tall, heat rises, so I went upstairs to open some windows to force the heat out. And of course, the assholes next door that I have the camera on saw that I had the window open. Well, they heard me open it. They're yelling, "Hope she's getting an earful." Oh, fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Yeah, definitely. I'll probably work on some more candles. Eventually, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I could probably use my Venmo on here. See if I can, because some people have been interested in some candles. I don't know which candles they're interested in, but apparently the other type of candles that I make that I worked with on Saturday night, Baron Samedi, who is the voodoo lord of the crossroads and cemeteries, who I call on to send people nightmares. Apparently he had other ideas in mind, because she's lost 2 channels and got suspended from Special Olympics. The way she was going on, I thought I was going to, because I got one more Saturday night before the new moon. So apparently that one worked all too well. Now who do I go after? Not that I really want to, because it does take a lot of energy. I have to sit and do breathing exercises and draw a lot of energy in order to do it. But I'm sure she's all over her TikTok, or she's going live on Instagram. And her Instagram is on private, so only those people who follow her can see it. And she thinks that everybody that follows her on Instagram is going to watch her. Anybody in their right mind who would watch her and actually think she's, righteous or anything, well, then they're obviously not a normal person. Any relatively normal person is going to hear what she's saying and go, man, this chick is whacked. She got a problem. Oh, yeah, the peripheral idiots. I don't give a shit about them. Except I want to know how they found out my name. It has nothing to do with my channel name. Ani is just a simplification of Aniuwea because nobody can pronounce it. So if they think that's the origin of my name, they're stupid. Anyway, I'm getting kind of ouchy and cranky and maybe a little bit hungry. I shouldn't be hungry this early. It's 6 p.m. I'm usually not hungry till about 10 p.m. or later. And, pour some more. This green didn't work out for me. I don't know if they have my entire name. They have my first name, sort of. If they have it, they haven't mentioned it. Maybe they found every address I've ever lived at, including Seattle, Spokane, Aberdeen, Portland, south of Nashville, California. Well, 2 addresses in California. Gig Harbor, and a bunch along the coast. Because Portland isn't really on the coast. I think some people in Portland think they're on the coast. It's like, no, you're just like a 2-hour drive from the coast, you idiots. But I have been looking at houses in other states away from the coast. Away. Because I've grown to hate Washington State. Not geographically because, well, I hate the weather here. But, I'm familiar with, the different plants and all that sort of thing. But, I mean, they charge you for everything here. You can't even go in the woods anymore without buying a permit. And if you want to pick anything, you need another permit. Gas is almost $5.50 a gallon here. And they tell us it's because we're off the beaten path, even though we're on a main highway. And it's fucking ridiculous. Our governor keeps adding to the sin taxes. And what's part of the sin taxes? Fuel. Why is fuel in with alcohol and tobacco? About every 6 months, he raises it another dime. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Yeah, fire siren. They're testing. When I'm in Idaho, especially like Coeur d'Alene or something, the cigarettes, the brand that I smoke is like $6.50 a pack, and here it's over $12. And that's because of, plus our governor also put into place a law that we cannot order cigarettes by mail. Because that way our local tobacco retailers aren't getting the money. They had a thing for a while where you could buy a bag of loose tobacco and the what do you call them? The tubes, and they have these machines, and it would stuff all the tubes for you, and they paid less tax than already rolled cigarettes because of some loophole. So of course the governor had to go and close that loophole. So all those businesses doing that went out of business. He's putting people out of business, then wants to whine about tobacco retailers. Yeah, everything here is going up too. When I was in the grocery store earlier, I happened to look over in the freezer section. They have that Banquet frozen chicken, which used to be really good chicken. And now it sucks. And there's only a few pieces in there. They want $14 for a box of that stuff. It'd probably be cheaper to drive to the nearest KFC. Then again, I can't really do fried or breaded food, so. But every once in a while I do it. I pay the price for it, physically speaking. But $14 for a box of that nasty chicken. I mean, I swear they put the anorexic chickens in those boxes. And it's mostly like legs and wings. Yeah, if my weight would drop, that's just it. I mean, I can sit here and do nothing but breathe oxygen 24/7 and gain weight. What was it I was looking at? They had these little trays of one layer of strawberries that were $6 because they're white strawberries with a hint of pink. They're called like Pinkadoo or something like that. It's weird. And, people here don't have the money to buy that kind of shit. I think broccoli was almost $3 a pound last time I looked. Carrots were well over $1 a pound. They're usually about 69 cents a pound. It's gotten ridiculous. I try to go nowhere because at $5.50 a gallon, holy shit. And my doctor is so fucking far away, it's like I gotta scrape everything together just to make sure I can make it to the doctor and back. Although I did do another boo-boo, even though, I took the money from funds that were supposed to be spent elsewhere and ordered some more fragrance oils. But they had a really good sale going on, and their shipping is like $6. So, I mean, what was that place called? I think it's Hannah. Hannah. If my mail will open. Yeah, Pro Candle Supply. Hannah Pro Candle Supply. Okay, give me my fucking mail, motherfucker. Oh, look, it's Steve again. He's the only one that bitches about me being a liberal. Bye. So I wonder if all those Jack Jersowitz ones are Steve. Oh, come on. Yeah, she had 20% off all 1-ounce fragrance oils. So that made them $2.20 a piece, plus $6 for shipping. And Aztec is more like $10 for shipping, $4, but whatever. But anyway, Dina, I hope you can get the people to go away soon. We're going to have a nice quiet night, I hope. I'm sure they're in her Discord going, me, 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 me. And I don't give a fuck. I'm sure she'll be back soon with yet another channel. So I'm going to go lay on my heating pad for a while and then see about whether I feel like eating or not. So I will catch y'all on the flip side.